This is Rodney Crowell, and you're listening to KPFT Houston, Pacifica Radio for Peace.
Support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Firm. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. For more information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthis, you can find it at the website, parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
This is KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM and FM HD1.
Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
See you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you give released. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
Dreams, I can see your freedom, I will hold you once more. To the men with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This thing's my love. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio.
And welcome to the Prison Show. Tonight is Friday the 13th. And David wants to put the fun in Fun Drive.
Well, KPFT's putting the fun in Fun Drive.
But you do it so good.
You know, we are listener-sponsored radio, and as much as we all hate to just donate, and we all get tired of hearing people ask for money. But the problem is we got to pay the bills. Now, we're not charging you to listen to the show, but what we are saying is if the prison show has ever helped you out, or if you listen to KPFT and you love the music and you love the local bands that are playing on the air and all that, then call 713-526-5738, option number 1, and donate whatever you can afford. It doesn't matter. You got $5, $10, $20, you got $100. I know somebody that donated $500. So what my $100 is maybe your $5. So that's all we ask. Just call and let the station know that you listen to the prison show. Whenever you call, make sure you tell them it's for the prison show. We're under the T's, not the P's. Ray Hill was real adamant about that. We had to be under the T's. So there we are. But I don't like talking to people. So I go to kpft.org and I hit the drop-down menu and I go to the T's and I make sure that my donation counts. How's that? Is that fun enough?
Man, it was a blast. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Well, David, as usual, has lined up a great show, and we have a lot of people in the house tonight.
In the house.
In the house.
It's like a family reunion.
It is, man.
Old home week. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole prison show gang in one place.
David, obviously, is here. We have Joanne here, Linda. We have Rebecca, who is Charles Thompson's friend. She is in the studio. She's still here. And I'm here, Danny. Hey. Was thinking you were that camera. Athena is also here. Michael is here. Ken is here. And I do apologize. I don't know what your name is.
Lucas.
Nicholas?
Lucas.
Lucas is here. And I don't. Paul. Paul is here.
From the Netherlands.
From the Netherlands. Frans is here, and we're all excited that he is back in town. We have Jennifer Toonche, right? Did I say that right? I did. She is in the house. Marci Marie is in the house. Jessica Dickerson is in the house. Who did I miss?
Ken Decker, Michael Ferguson.
I said those.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Me?
I said you.
No, you didn't.
I didn't?
Well,
oh, my God, she's sitting right here.
What about Linda? Did you say Linda?
Yeah, I said Linda and Rebecca. We have Gloria here.
Who's the gentleman with the camera in your face?
That's the
Lucas?
FBI.
Okay.
Lucas? It's the FBI, yeah.
FBI.
FBI's here.
Well, at least you don't have a mask on.
True. Oh,
I went
really?
there.
You just, you went there,
Yeah.
David. All right, Gloria Rubac is going to be up first. Then we're going to have Jennifer Toon. She is the executive director at Lioness Justice Impacted Women's Alliance, community advocacy manager at After Violence Project, freelance journalist, and co-host of On the Rec-Yard podcast. Taylor's mom, her cat, my mic keeps falling. Her cat, and I do appreciate that part. Yes. I love kitties. Her cat, and I keep going to her cat, and returning citizen. All right, and now we have Marci Marie. She is the Prison Show Women's Unit reporter, co-host of On the Rec-Yard podcast, social media influencer, and director of community engagement at Lioness Justice Impacted Women's Alliance. Whew. And then later in the show, Abraham Bonowitz, the co-director and founder at Death Penalty Action, will be on the phone. He's the only one calling in. Who is doing?
Somebody got their phone on.
I know.
Radio number one problem.
Radio number one, other than flushing the toilet.
Oh, well. Or not closing the door.
Not closing the door, yes.
You listening, Tom?
Yeah.
Not to name any name.
Nothing, point fingers or name names. Captain Top. All right, Gloria, you are up first. What do you have for us this evening?
I've got a lot of stuff, so I'm going to talk fast. But it's wonderful to be here with all these fantastic people. Wow. I just left a fundraiser called Revolutionary Love is in the Air, and it was put on by the Shinotsli Freedom Campaign. And I hope Shinotsli's listening, but I don't know, they keep screwing around with this tablet. So maybe one of these days you'll hear this. But he's a political prisoner and an elder who has serious health issues. His case is very much like Mumia Abu-Jamal as far as the elder abuse that he is going through. And they also had people writing letters to different prisoners in Texas. Quanetta Harris, the two members of the Holy Land Five, who were victims of Texas's racist anti-Muslim BS. Two of the five are still locked up. Anyway, people were writing letters and reading poetries. It was really fun. Okay, first of all, I want to do some birthdays for February. William Davis, happy birthday. I know these, almost all of them are late. Your birthday was February 3rd. Joel Escobedo, feliz cumpleaños. Your birthday was the 6th. And Edgardo Cubas, your feliz cumple también. Your birthday was the 7th. Jamal Howard, happy birthday. Yours was on the 8th. Reynaldo, Dennes. I don't know how to...
Denise.
How do you say that?
Some people say it Dennis, some people say it Denise. I don't know.
Okay, well, Reynaldo.
And don't look at me. I don't pronounce.
Happy
If it had
birthday.
an E on the end, it'd be Denise.
Just say
Javier Davis on February 10th. Happy birthday. Christopher Turner on the 11th. Happy birthday to you too. And the last three have not had their birthday. So Paul Hall will have your birthday next week. I hope it's good. Anthony Francois, happy birthday to you. And my friend Eugene Broxton. Love you. Hope you have a great birthday. This past, when was it? I guess it was at the end of January. Brittany Holberg had an in-bank hearing at the Fifth Circuit. The Fifth Circuit threw out Brittany's case for good reason. The witness against her was a police informant. And they threw it out, and of course Texas appealed and asked for the whole Fifth Circuit to rule. So they had a hearing, and hopefully people on the Fifth Circuit will have some brains going on, and Brittany will be getting out. Also, you know, that one weekend when it was really, really, really cold, the women on death row had no heat. None. And then when they asked for extra blankets, they were told no. Not, no, we don't have any, or no, I can't find them, but just no. So, boo-hoo to the idiots at where the women death row are housed. One thing coming up tomorrow is Big White, who was executed, I think October 1st of 24. His mom and his family have been actively supporting Big White, but his mom died I guess a week or two ago. But her funeral's in the morning, so I'm going to get up early and go to a funeral for Miss Lizzie Mae White. Next coming up, wow, this is cool. Our friend Nikki Llewellyn is doing a play called, here it is, Serial Killers. I saw that and I immediately thought of Governor Abbott, but it's not about him. It's called Serial Killers, the Crucifixion of the Black Man in America. It's a one-act stage play, and it's Saturday, February 21st, and Sunday, February 22nd. And at the Sunday performance, she's invited the Texas death penalty abolition movement to say.
No, give me your paper.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. To say a few words during a 10-minute intermission, and there's going to be some poetry, and Savannah Eldridge, who's on the prison show every so often, will also be speaking at the performance on Sunday, February 22nd. So that's really a cool thing.
She got married. Her name's Pearson now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. What did I say, Eldridge?
Yeah, she married Pasquale.
I know that. Duh. Oh, well, I don't think women should change their name.
Well,
you don't say. Really?
But,
really cool.
But she can do whatever she wants, and Pasquale's cool. Anyway, this play centers on Black history, violence, and survival. So we're very honored to be part of this. We've had one execution this year that was very sad. I know that his attorneys had their hopes up, but anyway, Charles Thompson was murdered by Texas on January 28th, and he was buried yesterday, Thursday, at the prison cemetery in Huntsville. So there's 3 more executions scheduled. I guess TDC or the courts were celebrating Black History Month because there's not one in February. Thank y'all. March 11th is Cedric Ricks from Tarrant County. April 30th is James Broadnax from Dallas County. And then May 14th is Edward Busby from Tarrant County. If these 3 executions take place, that will put Texas at 600 friggin' executions. 600 out of 1,600 in the country. And I can't do fractions, but I know that's a big percent of the total executions. So I hope Cedric, JB, and Edward, I hope y'all get a stay and we don't have to go crazy on the 600th execution. Is my time up?
You got 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, I'm going to end by reading a poem. And it's from somebody named Renee Fry, who I'm assuming lives in Europe. And she wrote this, I believe, after Charles Thompson's execution. She wrote, I felt like my heart was carrying the weight of today all night. The prayers, the calls, the hope, the heartbreak. The quiet moments where reality keeps sinking in. A life was taken this morning, and it would have been morning in Europe, I guess. A family is grieving tonight, and my heart is still trying to understand how this keeps happening. Sleep doesn't come easy on nights like this. Grief is loud, silence is heavy, and the world feels different when you know someone is gone forever. Tonight we grieve. So I just want to say hello to all my friends on death row and to the women. And I learned something, maybe everybody else already knew it. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, and to the women, happy Galentine's Day. Am I the only one that didn't know that?
Pretty much.
Oh well, I'm slow. What can I say? Okay, thank you, Prison Show. And I'm fixing to get on my phone and make a pledge.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Gloria.
Sure.
Is Rubac your maiden name or your... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't.
It's the name I was born with.
Yes, ma'am. Oh.
So now you're going to put the fun in the fun drive, huh?
No, you do it so well.
Well, I already did it once. How many times are we going to do it this show? 12? Oh, you're going to count the schedule?
1, 2. Yeah, I'm counting the schedule.
Hey, look, y'all. It is Fun Drive, and I'm not looking at the deal, but I'm going to make the same deal I make every time. If anyone gives $100, I'm going to match that $100. So that way we'll have a $200 pledge. So take me up on my offer. Take my money. Call 713-526-5738, option number 1 to pledge, or just go to kpft.org. Hit the drop-down menu. Make sure you hit the T's for The Prison Show. Somebody's got $100. I know they do.
I don't. I do not. All right, now we have Miss Jennifer Toon, mother to Taylor, correct?
That is correct.
All right, what do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure to be here finally in person. Actually, live in person here at the studio. That's really exciting.
I know, we haven't seen you since the other studio, right?
I've never been in person. It's always been on the phone.
Didn't you go to one time on Love It?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No.
So well, it's great to have you.
I know. I'm so excited to be a part of the action. Yeah, you'll have to forgive me. Tonight I'm a little tired. I left super early to get to Dayton, Texas. A couple of us were invited to speak at the, let me see if I'm getting this right, the Leapalooza, a big event that they have at Plain State with Lee College and Wyndham. And so we were able to speak to the ladies there at Plain State just about how important higher education is to success on the outside. So I'm real tired because I'm an older lady now, and
I know the feeling.
Traveling all the way from Austin. Well, and I think too, anybody who has ever been incarcerated, who gets out and is participating in advocacy, whether it's a board meeting but especially when you have to go inside of a unit, there is just kind of a different emotional kind of toll that it takes on you. Afterwards.
I always wonder if I'm getting out.
I know, right? Like,
yeah.
We had to tell some of the ladies, girl, y'all coming or y'all going to stay? Because, they were talking to folks. But
no, a lot of triggers.
Yeah.
The doors clanging shut or even just snapping open whenever they hit the electronic locks.
Yeah, and the thing that always gets me is the smell, right? Like it just smells like prison. It smells like metal. It smells like
concrete.
Yeah, like that very specific type of TDCJ smell. And I think more than anything, that usually kind of gets me when I go back inside. So it's been a long day, but me and Marci were both excited to. And hey, I was like, I hope the daylight is still going because I can't see it.
Yeah.
So driving back to Houston, we made it. Alexa was riding with me, so we made it here. So
love Alexa.
Safely. Yeah, she's a doll. So yeah, that's what we were up to today. Yeah. Last night I was on a panel, which I will share this research with the listeners. I think they would be very interested in this. There are some professors at the University of Texas that have done some incredible research on sleep deprivation and how that not being able to sleep while we're incarcerated, how that affects our health, in the myriad of ways that prisons as a whole, just by their design, are not set up for restful sleep. And then some of the ways that, it's weaponized against us by guards who are not so kind. And it was we had a packed house to talk about the research, and I was there to provide that lived experience of what that actually feels like. And y'all already know, I said, well, let me tell you how this definitely affects women. And some of those ways that affects us is that, without proper sleep and rest, it kind of messes up our hormones and cycles. And, I know lots of women, actually, unfortunately, that have gotten out and who've been told by their physicians, like, if you get pregnant, it's going to be a real high-risk pregnancy. Because your cortisol levels, your other hormones are just they're terrible. And that's been years of chronic stress exposure and not being able to sleep well and rest well. And also, when we talk about not being able to sleep and rest, and that just constant interrupted sleep that happens when you're in prison, how that affects women in perimenopause and menopause, because we already have such dysregulated sleep patterns. So I was encouraged by folks who came out and asked really great questions. And someone asked, well, what are y'all going to do with this research? And I said, well, I know what I'm going to do with it. And that will be take it straight to TDCJ and our legislators and really start talking about, what are the ways that the agency can work towards making sure that folks on the inside get restful, uninterrupted sleep. So,
wasn't there a lawsuit filed by a gentleman who was originally at the Estelle unit, I believe, and then got transferred to the Michaels unit, maybe?
There is an active lawsuit for a guy that sued about the unconstitutional, like it's cruel and unusual that I'm not able to get uninterrupted sleep. I mean, because the research was showing that most incarcerated people are getting like maybe 2 hours of uninterrupted sleep. And the researchers showed the graph of, what that pattern looks like, the light sleep, the deep sleep, the REM sleep, and just even the micro, I need to see you're alive, or, just even the lightest interruption, it sets you back to the very beginning of the sleep cycle. So you were constantly just getting kicked back to that first level of light sleep, and that's not the deep sleep is where the restorative, your body begins to restore and heal and stuff. And so it's a topic that really doesn't come up very often. And I told the panel last night, I said, it wasn't until participating in this research about 3 years ago that I think I realized, I knew it was a problem in the inside, but like a lot of stuff, those of us that were there were like, well, this is just the way it is. Like, it was only till I participated in that research that I really understood, oh, this was bad. Like, this was just so normalized for us that I just felt like, well, that's just the way it is. And to just really see how really bad for our health not being able to have uninterrupted sleep is just really quite shocking, actually. So
I know a few people have mentioned when after they got out of prison, when someone would wake them up, they'd automatically
Say their number.
Their number.
Well, Dee Dee yells at me. She'll go, Collingsworth, and I'll tell her my number, and I'm still asleep. I never wake up.
Well, and Marcy, I'm going to tell this story. So we often, when we're all traveling together, me and the girls from Lioness, we like to save money. So if we have to bunk up, pull the air mattress out, sleep on, somebody's couch, we will. And I have a very small apartment. And poor Marcy was asleep on the couch. And she was getting up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and she kind of bumped her water bottle that was sitting by the couch. And I instantaneously flew up out of my bed. It was almost like I was just watching myself, screaming in my loudest, deepest man voice. What? I use profanity. And she goes, hey, it's me, it's okay. And I just remember later we laughed about it. But the truth of the matter is, last night on this panel, they were like, how does this follow you into today's life, And I said, well, I still don't sleep. I'm tired right now. I'm super, just told y'all how exhausted I am. But because I still don't rest well. I sleep with one eye open. I'm never fully deeply asleep. And you learn that in prison to keep yourself safe. And I'm just going to be honest, it wasn't even so much the incarcerated women that I slept in the dormitory with. It was often, especially through my youth prison experience, keep an eye open for guards, especially male guards, right? So you learn to stay hyper vigilant all the time, even when you're half asleep. And I still don't sleep well to this day because of that. So I'm excited for this research to come out. I'm going to put them, since I have a little in our budget for printing, I'm going to print them out and hand them out to the board and to anybody that's willing to listen about, why it's so important that we be able to rest. And I think it's because there's this cultural attitude in prisons, maybe with the staff, is that sleep is somehow, like the air conditioning, somehow a luxury. Like this is some extra nice thing that we get to do, and it's not. It's absolutely a necessity. So,
wow, just having to hear about. I can't even imagine not being because I'm a grouch. When I don't sleep, I am grouchy. Yeah. So I can't even imagine how I would react in that same situation. Well, I don't want to. I don't want to imagine. But do you know anything about the lawsuit? Is it still? It's still ongoing.
It is still ongoing. It has not gotten tossed, shockingly. So, I've already got ideas to see, what that looks like for that individual and how that could be maybe applied system wide. If that looks like it's going well. So. I'm excited, and certainly when I think the lady that was on the panel, what was her name? Sorry, I'm tired. She's from UCLA. She did some research that she has had published, and I will make sure that Marcy shares it on all of our socials. And then, of course, when the research comes out from the University of Texas researchers, we'll post that there. So. If anybody's listening that can follow socials, you might want to follow Lioness, where all this material is. We try to post it for folks to have access to.
Absolutely. I think everyone I know follows Lioness.
Yeah.
It's always good information. And you brought up bringing copies for the board. I think that is very, very important. Of course, you have to make sure you give it to the right person. We made the mistake of giving something on their desk.
Did y'all get in trouble?
Oh yes.
Well, they have a perceived. They have, and some of the things I've learned about going to these open meetings with state agency is that they do. It's statute of how things are supposed to, like who can sign up, and you're just being mean. Like my friend got here 5 minutes late, and they're like, no, it's in statute. Like we have to cut it off, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let me do my due diligence and go to read like how state agency meetings are run. So they have their little process,
and they choose to follow those. I mean, most of them they don't.
Yeah.
They don't. Well, how can someone reach you if they wanted to write to you?
Yes, you can write me or Lioness at P.O. Box 12051, Austin, Texas, 78711. I do want to give a caveat because this came up today and it's come up a couple of times. This is not the best post office location, so sometimes our mail gets lost. But we do our best, and if we receive it, you're going to get an answer. If you didn't get an answer, honey, we didn't receive it. So it's the post office, but that's P.O. Box 12051, Austin, Texas 78711.
Thank you so much, and we hope that you make it in the studio more often.
Yes, this is a delight, and I love to travel, and hope to be back.
All right. Well, thank you for being here.
Of course.
And now it's time for Marci Marie. I don't see it. Oh, she's right there. She's behind me. So this is her first time being in the studio also.
Yeah, I am on TikTok, honey.
Oh, she's doing TikTok.
Yeah, my TikTok fams. I tried to turn the camera on. I couldn't figure it out fast enough. You better be making me look cute. For my TikTok people have high expectations. Hey, Danny.
Is that your good side?
Yeah. Well, all sides are good. It's just the angle. It's the angle that matters. Yeah.
You know, whenever Athena came here, I was telling Athena to make sure that the camera comes down on everybody.
That's right. That downward angle makes a huge difference. And Toonche, y'all, she does me dirty sometimes. You think we've been working together long enough that you think she would know how to take my picture properly. God bless her. I'm so happy to be here. What a great spot.
I know. We are so happy that you're here.
Yeah, this is incredible. And what an experience to go from Plain State Jail to the prison radio show. And so I'm assuming that our folks on the inside at Plain State are watching right now. And what a great time we had with the Lee College folks. I want to tell y'all, I started my time 15 years ago walking into Plain State in shackles. And it was kind of wild to roll up today and walk in that front door.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, into that chapel. I've been home 5 years, y'all. And getting to, sit on that panel and talk to the incarcerated folks. And we were talking to all college students. And so this is the mandatory higher education plug, right? We were there because we got higher education while we were in prison. Because what else are you doing with your time? And, you know, unless they've got you locked down, y'all sign up for everything you can and make the best of what you got. So we had a panel of 5 of us, and it was Alexa, who is the Lioness board treasurer, and she is a baddie in her own right with huge advocacy for higher education in Texas prisons and beyond, really concentrated in Texas. And of course, you know, women's prisons, fighting to get them up to par with what they're doing on the men's units. And then we had Toon, and, you know, she's all right. And I want to tell y'all something.
She's all right.
Let me tell y'all, you know, when we do the podcast, people comment on Toon, they message Toon, they ask Toon questions, and on that I won't do another panel with her, because on that dadgum panel, that's how they did too. Well, everybody loves Toonche. She's got y'all fooled. So and then me, and then we had a Jamie, who, y'all, she had only been home about a year. She got her cosmetology license inside.
Really? I didn't know they offered that.
They do, yeah. And so she left the prison licensed. She found her a job in a salon and loves it. She has found her calling. She loves making people feel great about themselves. But I want to tell y'all, and this is her story, but I'm not telling the whole story. I want to say that she knocked on 50 doors before one opened. And I thought that was so huge, because I think that a lot of people stop way sooner than that. And you know, we also had another lady, Amber, who had got her logistics degree and is working in that field. Very successful post-incarceration experiences. And yet, we all can all say it's not easy, right? It's not easy to do time and it's not easy to wear that X on your back, but you can't stop at the first no or the second no or even the 49th no. You got to keep going. And so I think that was a really inspirational part of today. And seeing folks, hey, y'all got some uniforms that don't even have the collar on them. Some of them, the newer ones didn't have the collar, and then some of the girls had their collars tucked in, and so we were just checking them out. And yeah, that was wild. So I have a couple updates about, we have an event coming up on March 7th. It's the Day of Empathy event. Lioness is on the steering committee for the Parole Advocacy Coalition of Texas, and this is their sponsored event along with some of our community partners, the Right Cause Urban Youth Conservation and Dream.org and some other community partners. And the topic is going to be about Texas parole, really trying to dig into the ways that we want it to be better, the ways that maybe aren't working, and we really want to have a great time with that. That's going to be March 7th in Dallas. The information is going to be on our Lioness socials. And do we have anything else coming up, Toon? No, right? That's the big one. Yeah. I was thinking about your panel that happened last night. Oh, and Toonche and I have a panel, Dignity Behind Bars in Dallas by the... We have that, and that's going to be March 7th in Dallas right after that event. So really come to Dallas and make a day of it. Come to the Day of Empathy, and then come to the Dignity Behind Bars panel. My film has gotten in a couple more film festivals, and y'all, I want you to know I was really excited because a Switzerland film festival it got into, and I was real excited and jumped ahead of the game, and I asked my friend Diane, who's a Lioness, lives in Germany, and I asked her if I win something, or will you just go? Germany's not that far, right? And then I have another cousin, or Switzerland is not that far from Germany, and then I have another cousin who lives in Germany. I was like, if I win, will you go? And then I found out it's not. It's virtual. It's not. Oh. It's like big and bare, but that was really exciting. And then I got into the LA independent films. It's an indie films, and that is in LA, and so that was exciting. That's going on. Getting ready for the next film. Yeah.
Oh, the next one. What is it about?
The next one is about strip searches, invasive strip searches. Women incarcerated in Texas, Danny, they get strip searched up to 4 times a day. If they're working, they get searched going to work and going to lunch, coming back from lunch, and going back to the dorm. And it's not just a up and down strip search. It's really invasive, and it's not about safety. It's about power and control. And so this film is going to address that in a really creative way. It's not going to be just kind of what you might think of. Y'all don't get excited. It ain't a stripper movie. But, it's going to show it in a really creative way. It's going to address that, and hopefully we'll be able to use that film to make people aware that that's even happening. With the technology that we have today, there's no reason that we need to be taking people's dignity the way that we do in strip searches.
And I asked a couple of people in the, in ADSEG, and they do not get strip searched like what you're describing. The men.
And I'm not sure what's happening right now in ADSEG for people incarcerated in women's prisons, but that's a whole ridiculous thing because you're stripped behind is it my time?
No, the phone's ringing and they're not answering
it.
Don't
answer the phone.
I was trying to get their attention. It's like, hello.
People are calling in with their shout outs, y'all. So, the way
Abe.
the way that I got stripped in ADSEG was behind a door. And so the window is like just above waist up. There's like this window where the officer is looking. It's not about safety, and the reason we know this is because anything that I had wanted to hide, I could have hidden right there in front of the door. Does this make sense? Like there's a whole barrier there. It's not about safety. It's not about protecting anyone. There's no reason I should be strip searched going into my cell when I've been handcuffed to and from a visit that in an empty room by myself Nothing can be passed to me. This isn't about safety. It's about humiliation. It's about keeping people, keeping people down and making us feel less than. So I think it's a really important topic, and Lioness happens to be working on some legislation surrounding strip searches. We want to get rid of this very humiliating way that they group search us. You know, we'll come back from kitchen or host squad, and it'll be a room this size, y'all. It'll be a room like a kitchen size, and there'll be 25 of us, and we have to take all of our clothes off. Y'all know on the inside, y'all know what I'm talking about. We don't think it's right.
Now, is it men and women searching? Men officers and women officers, or just women?
Great question. It is just women that are strip searching. However, we are often strip searched in areas where we are in men's view sometimes. Like, for example, if I'm in medium custody on the Dr. Lane Murray unit and host squad's turning out, and I've got a bunch of male officers in the day room, I'm stripping at my door, you know. So, I mean, oftentimes it's that kind of scenario.
Well, Marcy, it's time, but we want to make sure your address is given out. Is it the same one?
Hey, y'all write me. We're Toonche. That's the address I always give out, and she will give me your mail. And I love y'all, and keep your head up. Y'all are baddies. And hey, and also I forgot to say it. I got my tax document from donating monthly to the prison show. It helped me so much with my taxes. It's worth it. It's a write-off. Make that monthly donation.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So she saved you. You don't have to do the fun drive.
I don't have to do the fun with Fun Drive, and
now, we need to thank Gloria though.
Thank you, Gloria.
We got your pledge. It's on the.
Yeah, we got your pledge.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Too bad I'm not a millionaire.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
And nobody's taking me up on my $100 pledge either. There's $100 just sitting on the table. If somebody else had $100, we'd have a $200 pledge. So y'all call 713-526-5738, option number 1, to match my pledge. Or you can go to kpft.org, but hit the drop-down menu. Either which way you do it, it's under the T's for The Prison Show.
What happened to WWW, like you used to say?
You didn't like that.
I didn't.
I like
you still
it.
said it.
I like it.
No, you like it.
Because the way I say it, it kind of bounces around. WWW.
It's bouncing. Yeah, it's bouncing. Yeah. All right, let's get to Mr. Abe. Let's get to him. He's waiting. He's on. And there we go. Hey, Abe.
Well, hello. Good evening, everybody. And you can hear me okay?
I sure can.
Great. So, it's been a week. I've been just got home from 4,300 miles of driving up and down around Florida and then over to Oklahoma to make sure we're outside the prisons and lifting people's voices up in opposition to executions. We had the first execution in Florida this week, and the first execution of the year in Florida, I should say. And there's already, just a couple days later, they've already replaced that third man on death watch in Florida. They've got 3 death watch cells. So that's how we know it's time to fill one up, is when they kill somebody. And what they plan to do, it appears, is just keep it going. Every 1 to 2 weeks, there'll be another execution in Florida. Ron DeSantis is trying to break some records here. He had 19 executions in 2025, and now we'll see what they end up with for this year. But we made sure, Death Penalty Action made sure we were present outside the prisons in both those cases. Not sure we'll be doing any traveling for a little bit, but other than to Alabama this coming weekend, I'll talk about that in a moment. But just wanted to note, Ronald Heath was the first person executed, and despite the fact that there was not a unanimous jury, and that his co-defendant had incentivized testimony and was incentivized to testify, and therefore avoided a harsh punishment. And, you know, I mean, there's so many issues that could be discussed, but that was one of them. And then, of course, Kendrick Simpson was executed in Oklahoma. That was the first Oklahoma execution this year. and they've got more coming. They'll set another date. What they've taken to doing now in Oklahoma is wait till they kill one, and then they'll set the next date, and that's going to be coming soon. But I actually want to hold off for a moment and recognize, I know it's a big night for people who are waiting for the Valentine's shout-outs. And so, of course, I'll give my shout-out over to Rodney Reed and Melissa Lucio and Cedric Ricks and James Broadnax and Edward Busby, all on Death Watch. Well, not those first two, Rodney Reed and Melissa Lucio. We're just waiting for them to be freed. But and wouldn't that be a great Valentine's Day gift? But what people need to know, but a lot of people don't know, is the background on Valentine, actually, who on this day in or around 270 Common Era, or AC, whatever you want to call it, 270, February 14th, Valentine was clubbed to death and then beheaded. He was executed. And that goes back to Emperor Claudius, who had become enraged by Valentine because Claudius had issued an edict forbidding marriage. Claudius felt that married men made poor soldiers, and because they would not want to leave their families for battle, and they needed soldiers because they were starting wars here and there, so Claudius abolished marriage. And Valentine, a bishop, Catholic bishop, I guess, whatever it was, invited young couples to come to him in secret, where he joined them in the sacrament of matrimony. Claudius learned of this friend of lovers and had the bishop brought to the palace. And actually, the emperor was so impressed by the young priest's dignity and conviction and his attempt to convert him, to save him from certain execution. Valentine refused to renounce Christianity and boldly attempted to convert the emperor, they say. So history also claims that while Valentine was in prison awaiting his fate, shortly before he was killed, actually, he fell in love with the blind daughter of the jailer, and through his faith, apparently, miraculously restored her sight, and then signed a farewell message to her from your Valentine, a phrase that still lives on. And as I said, Valentine was clubbed to death, then beheaded on February 14th. So as we are doing whatever it is we're doing for Valentine's Day tonight and tomorrow, know that it's got a death penalty connection, if you can believe that. So there you have it. So now back to the report. As I said, we Death Penalty Action launched a bit of a soft launch of or relaunch of our For Whom the Bells Toll campaign. You're going to see a new webpage about that, and basically it's a way to make an easy look for faith communities to do something about the death penalty by offering prayer for everybody that's touched in the aftermath of murder, and in particular the people around the case, the people coming up for execution in the coming weeks, and of course at the time of execution to be tolling a bell. And we did a bunch of press conferences around Florida this past week. Had a really nice write-up in the Miami Herald, and the Florida Catholic actually made a terrific video about it, which is up on our webpage, or our Facebook page, I should say. So watch for that opportunity to do something. Now, back to the news. The big news, good news of sorts, maybe it's temporary, is that a judge has temporarily blocked the Trump administration from transferring the federal former death row prisoners whose sentences were commuted by Joe Biden. Actually, in his executive order on the death penalty signed within minutes, or at least within an hour or two of taking the presidency, Donald Trump ordered that the people that Joe Biden commuted should be held in the most restrictive, punishing conditions possible. And for that, they've been trying to send them to the supermax, the federal supermax in Florence, Colorado, I think it is. And of course, that's been challenged. And for the moment, anyway, that transfer is on hold. These men do not need to be in well, some of them maybe, but most of them, but normally happens when somebody's conviction is thrown out and they get a different sentence, or not conviction, but their sentence is switched from death to life in prison is they go back to the classification unit, which is where most prisoners go when they first enter the system, to get diagnosed for whatever their issues may be that should dictate what level of incarceration they have and all of that. And so that's what should have happened with these 37 former people whose death sentences have been commuted. And, instead you have the president deciding they're going to get the worst punishment possible. They're going to get put into the worst place possible. And I happen to know some of these people, having corresponded with them. They're artists, they're writers, they're people that are compassionate and are well behaved as prisoners and do not need to be in super segregation, and their crimes are not the worst of the worst when compared to some of the people that are traditionally known to be in Florence, which are terrorists and people like the Unabomber lived out his life there, and the Boston. And the 3 remaining people on federal death row, I believe, have already been transferred there. But for the moment, that's the good news, is that shift that maybe the Trump administration will not get that thing that they want, which is just harsh punishment, every opportunity that they can give. So, as I mentioned, they killed Ronald Heath in Florida this week. They killed Kendrick Simpson in Oklahoma just yesterday. And now we're looking at, on the 24th, Melvin Trotter in Florida, then March 3rd, Billy Kersey in Florida. On the 11th, Cedric Ricks in Texas. The 12th, Sonny Burton in Alabama. Now, that's another issue or case that we're putting a lot of organizations in the movement are putting a spotlight on this one, because Sonny Burton has some intellectual disability. He's also not the killer in the case. He didn't kill anyone. And he's also got some illness and debilitation. He's in a wheelchair. He wears a helmet because he falls a lot. And, he's no threat to anybody. And there's been a campaign to get Governor Ivey to grant him clemency instead of an execution date. However, she set the date. And we're doing something a little bit different. There's an organized set of vigils taking place, including a 24-hour vigil starting this Monday at 7:30 a.m. Central Time in front of the governor's mansion in Montgomery, Alabama. I'm planning to be down there and a number of others. And if you're anywhere near Montgomery, Alabama, or can get there, then please join us. It's going to be historic, different, a new tactic being tried in Alabama. So that's for Sonny Burton. There's a whole web page about him. Just look that up. It's certainly you can find it through the Death Penalty Action petition that we have in that case. Let's see. Then we have, of course, the new person on death row in Florida just tapped this evening. Michael King has been moved over to Death Watch in Florida. Those are, there's a lot more that could be said. And, I just want to say that I'm hopeful that, we can take a breath for the moment and remember the people that we love and reach out to them if you haven't yet. And hopefully when you hear the shout outs later on, that even if it's not your person, know that there's somebody out there that loves you and that would be calling if they could. And that we all get to, try to be a little bit more forgiving and a little bit more peaceful in ourselves in this moment in the world. And with that, I'll share with you our address if you want to write. We've got a new address for Death Penalty Action. We're now in P.O. Boxes in Columbus, Ohio, which is P.O. Box 27212. That's P.O. Box 27212 in Columbus, Ohio, 43227. Repeat, P.O. Box 27212, Columbus, Ohio, 43227. And I'm Abraham Bonowitz with Death Penalty Action. And are there any questions?
No, it's sad to hear that Florida has added another execution date so quickly. But
It's going to be that way. They're going to keep those death watches filled up. and we've the guards have said this to the prisoners that they're all coming for you. There's dozens of people who are warrant eligible, so we can expect as many as 20, 25 executions in Florida this year.
Do you know how many people are on death row in Florida?
It's about 250. That's one of the things that we did actually a week ago tomorrow. I was in Gainesville, Florida, with Gainesville Citizens for Alternatives to the Death Penalty, and we signed birthday cards. They signed birthday cards for everybody on death row, and then just hold them and send them when it's the right time for each person. So I signed my name like 250 some times last Saturday. I felt like I was buying a house or something, and so that's how I know how many now. Obviously, not all of those are death eligible, but dozens are, and they will have no trouble keeping those death watch cells filled until the corrections workers rise up and say this is too much, which has sort of happened in Oklahoma. In Oklahoma, they set 25 dates to take place over a 2-year period, and they were setting those executions every month or so, and then they had to back off. And they're now every 90 days. So it's going to take them a while to work through that. That's not what's happening in Florida. What we're seeing in Florida is kind of like what we saw in Texas in the late 1990s. An execution every week or two. Right. And it's sad, and it's not going to do anything to make any of us safer. We know that.
I have a question for Abe.
Sure.
Abe, this is Gloria. I know that Ohio has executions scheduled for this year, 2027, 2028, and 2029. What in the hell is going on in Ohio?
Well, what you have is a backlog, and thanks for asking that, Gloria. I'm glad to hear your voice tonight. What you have is, in Ohio, death execution dates are set by the Supreme Court after the Attorney General says that a person has exhausted their appeals. So it's just part of the process. What happened in Ohio, though, is there were several delays due to questions of the drugs that they're using and that sort of thing. And then Governor DeWine was elected in 2018. He took office in 2000. He was elected in 2018. Took office at the beginning of 2019, and basically he's for the first time being a consistently pro-life Catholic, and he has basically reprieved everybody. So every couple of months when another one or two people are coming up, he just pushes their dates back to the end. So what's happening in Ohio is there's this natural the process sets the dates, but the governor keeps pushing people back. And there was also a long spree in Ohio of executions in which there were several during in a 1 month period. And at that point, I believe it was Terry Collins who, as warden and then head of the Department of Corrections in Ohio, oversaw the execution of some 33 people before leaving that work and becoming an abolitionist and joining Ohioans to Stop Executions. We did a lot of work together with him. But he basically said, it's too much, not more than one a month. And that's also how they got spread out in the way that they are, is that the corrections people said it's too much stress on the corrections staff to have too many executions all at once, so not more than one a month. And obviously they're not executing people at the end of December and that sort of thing. So, Gloria, that's the answer. And the good news is that Governor DeWine has one more year. And unlike in Texas and Oklahoma,
sorry, Abe, but
other states, you got to run.
Yeah, we got to
really quickly. There is an expectation that Governor DeWine is going to say something soon and start a process to commute some of those death sentences, if not all of them, before he leaves office. So thanks for the question, Gloria. Everybody, happy Valentine's Day.
Same to you, Abe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, it's Cowboy Dave from the Prison Show. KPFT Houston is in Fund Drive. Y'all call 713-526-5738, option number 1 to make your pledge. If you want to pledge for the prison show, then tell them the prison show. We're under the T. If you want to pledge for Susan Darrow or anybody else, Skylar Dawn over at Damage Control, then tell them what your favorite show is and pledge whatever you can afford, any amount. It doesn't matter. You got $10, you got $20, you got $30, you got $50, you got $500. We're listener sponsored. So if you're listening and you benefited from KPFT, you can also go to www.kpft.org and there's a drop-down menu. You hit your favorite show, make your pledge, make sure that it goes through, and they'll send you a confirmation. But we are in pledge drive tonight, and so tune into the prison show from 9 to 11 tonight on 90.1 FM KPFT.
You're listening to KPFT Houston. Support for KPFT and the prison show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
You know, we, Joanne back here at Texas Prison Weddings, she took me up on my $100. She pulled a Danny Sneed, that's what she did.
Oh, she pulled
Remember Danny did that last time?
I do remember.
You know, I got these placard things. You see me? I keep moving them because I can't see you. These things are all over the studio.
Yeah, no, they're in. Yeah, it's in front of something that I was trying.
It's because it's pledge drive, so they got all these things sitting out here. But if you go on kpft.org, you can read the same thing I'm reading. And if you want to make a pledge, like Joanne and I just did, then you can probably get some of this stuff. I don't know what it is. I'm trying not to read it too much.
It says, well, one thing is a vintage throwback tee.
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody's got some kind of tees.
Yeah, I have a lot of tees.
Yep, but you know, the prison show's fixing to come up on their birthday, March 20th. How far is that away? Almost a whole month? Not quite?
That is almost, I don't know.
March 20th.
March 20th.
We'll
that's
be
right.
46 years old. And KPFT's having a big old birthday party on March 29th. So y'all go over to kpft.org and you can read all these placards and about all this stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
So y'all go over and read it because we don't have time.
No, we don't have time because we're busy.
But Texas Prison Weddings and we had enough time. We went to kpft.org. We went to www.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew
kpft.org. And we pledged online. That way we didn't have to talk to folks because she's already answering phones. Now we got all the lines full. So
we do, but I don't know who's on line one.
Who's on line one? Maybe she don't either. I don't think there's a name up there. So we'll figure it out.
I can say, hey, you.
Yeah. Well, you want to go to line two?
Yeah. Hey, you. I guess there's no one there, I don't think. Let's go to Monique. Hey, Monique.
Hi, hello. I want to do a shout out.
Go ahead. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Monique Foster. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I want to give a shout out to my best friend, Ruben Ibarra Chavez, a.k.a. Baby Boy in Bear County. I love you. I miss you. And I'll always be here for you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet. I didn't know Bear County could hear us.
I don't know if they can hear you, but I hope they can.
I think they're on the tablets.
Oh, they are on the tablets.
They're on the tablets.
Yeah, tablets.
Okay. All right.
Well, thank you, Monique. And you have a great Valentine's Day.
Thank you. I appreciate it. God bless y'all.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Now we got Bobby on the line. Bobby?
Hi, how are you doing this evening?
We're doing good. How are you?
I'm trying to get over a cold.
Ooh.
I want to do a shout out to my son, Douw, at Estelle Unit.
and I want to tell him happy Valentine's, and Mama misses him and loves him, and I'll try to get up to see him as soon as I can. And have a good night tonight. And it's going to storm tomorrow for Valentine's.
Yeah, it is supposed
So God
to storm.
bless all of you.
Bad.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Well, you have a great Valentine's Day.
You too, sweetheart, and thank y'all very much.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
You too, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. She's so sweet.
She is very sweet. Yes.
So sweet.
She is.
Okay, let's go down to, you want to check at line 1 again? Oh, I guess we won't. All right. How about line 5, Maria?
Yep. You go, girl.
Hey, Maria. Maybe we could sing My Maria.
My Maria.
Maria, are you there?
I don't
think so.
I don't think Maria's there. But wait, is it
Ali Maria?
Ali Maria? I don't think Maria is there. So now we're on line. Hey, Lydia.
I'm trying to give you a line because she's typing and you're talking and she's having a hard time. It's her second night. Second night.
Okay. Hey, Lydia.
Hey, Danny. You guys are having a hard time there.
Aren't we always? It's the gremlins. I'm telling you.
It's David in his octopus arms.
Okay.
You're not even in here and you're still blaming me.
Where's Miss Linda today?
She's right here next to me.
Okay. That's good. It's good to know that you all are there. But I'm just calling to say hi to my son and wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. I received a beautiful card that he sent me, mijo. Tina left shortly after we spoke to pick up Aiden at Fantasyland. I think that's where he was at. And it's a beautiful night. Somebody was saying it's supposed to be cold, I guess up that way, but raining. And here we're supposed to be like up in the 90s, I think. 90 degrees tomorrow is the high. It's been windy, but it's still pretty. It's still nice weather. Windy and dusty. You can bite the dust, like they say. But Patty did get the message from Big Will, and I'm glad I was able to buy stuff on that portal, and that you received it, mijo. But wishing everybody a happy Valentine's Day and good health, most of all. But know that you're thought of, guys. Eric, and I think about all the guys that are not with us every night. Big Lou and Blaine and all the guys. Think about them. But I'm going to say hello to Roderick and Mark and Brandon and Big Will. You're not forgotten, okay? All you guys, know that you're thought of, and I'm glad that we can make you laugh. Or not me, not much, but I know my sister Patty. She always has not that kind of like not so good jokes sometimes too. Yeah. And I don't know if she uses that. Sometimes those words that come out of her mouth are not very nice sometimes, but she's pretty good.
Ooh, I like her. I like her.
You like her?
Yeah.
Oh, you like her then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She can be a little bit. She can be a character.
So can Danny.
Took Danny, yeah, but I'm glad she can put a smile on your faces. And I know that you're thought of, guys, okay? Have a good night. I love you, mijo. I love you, puppy, to the moon and back, and even more. Okay, love you. Good night. Good night, everyone. Happy Valentine's.
Same to you, Miss Lydia. All right, I think Desiree's been holding the longest, so line 6. Hey, Desiree?
My message is for Gabriel at the Hughes unit. Happy Valentine's, baby. Just know that you are my Valentine. You will always be my Valentine. Remember, he's waiting for you, LTs and all, and I'm lost without you, baby. I love you so much.
All right. Well, thank you, Desiree,
Okay.
and you have a great Valentine's.
Thank you.
Who's next?
We have to do Annalisa.
Annalisa.
Hello everyone, it's Annalisa. I hope you are all good. This is my message for my friend. Hello Isidro. Hi my dear friend. I hope you are well. I hope you have had a good week. I know you've been busy. Thank you again for your beautiful letter. I will write back soon, you know. And I send you warmest wishes and big hugs. Take care, my friend. Bye everyone, and take care.
Thank you, Annalisa. And hey, if our lines were full there, and if you get caught in a loop, it's David's fault. All right. It's David's
You're supposed
fault.
to say just call back.
No, okay, just call back,
Yeah.
but it's still David's fault.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
Regardless. I don't know. Is
My
that
Maria.
My Maria? Oh yeah, my Maria got. So let's do Maria. Hey Maria. I don't think she's there. She is still not there.
She don't like my singing.
She probably doesn't. It's your fault again. I mean,
You want to go to Elise?
if that's how you pronounce it, then yes. Hi, Elise.
Hello. Thank you for taking my call. I wanted to send a quick shout out to Woody on the Polensky unit. I just wanted to send you some love, strength, and support. I hope you can take some time to rest and recharge and focus on yourself. Keep your head high and spirit strong. Here we have 2 weeks of holidays. We are going to rest and enjoy ourselves. I will watch very soon. Happy Valentine's, everyone. Thank you and good weekend.
Well, thank you, Elise. You have a great Valentine's Day. And she's gone. Okay. All right. You want to do Ann?
Annalisa?
No, we already did Annalisa.
Oh. Okay, Ann?
Hello, sweet honeybee. You know by now that I don't like obligatory numbers or imposed holidays. Sharing love, choosing each other every day, sharing attention and care, you don't do that because it's expected of you or to compete with others. You do it because your heart tells you to. It's in the little everyday things that don't need a spotlight, but that ensure that love is nurtured. On the other hand, I don't want to let Valentine's Day pass unnoticed, and I want to take this opportunity to thank you. Thank you for letting me into your life and sharing it with me. Thank you for giving me insight into your thoughts, your heart, and your soul. I realize that this is a priceless gift. Thank you for your love, your friendship, and your patience, even in the moments when I don't show the best version of myself. Thank you for treating me with respect and care, to reassure me that I'm good enough. But most of all, thank you for loving me unconditionally. With all my love, your water lily. Bye.
All right. Now we have Mike, who is in the studio. And
No, it's not Mike.
it's oh.
Friday the 13th, y'all.
It's Friday the 13th.
See,
yes.
last time I was here, I didn't have my proper attire since it is my favorite holiday.
Talking to Mike. Talking to Mike.
Talking to Mike. Oh, wait, I am the mic. Anyway, my shout out is for my honey at the Murray unit, Mindy, aka Wicked. And since tomorrow is Valentine's Day, she needs to be reassured on how much I love her, which is probably about this much, maybe more. I don't know. Anyway, I love you, baby, and you're up for parole, waiting on an answer. Hopefully you get to come home soon. Can't wait to meet you face to face. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you, Prison Show.
And
short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Thank you, Jason.
Jason.
He has
the mask. Okay.
Wait, is that Jason? No, that's Mike.
No, Michael Myers has Halloween. Jason has Friday.
Okay, I get them mixed up. I don't like any of them. None of them. All right. How about let's do Renee. She's been holding the longest. Hey, Renee.
Me? Hey. I just want to send a shout out to my love, Paul Sanchez. He's at the Ramsey unit. This is for him and his son. So, baby, happy Valentine's Day. I just want you to know I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. No matter the distance, you're always in my heart, and you're always going to be my Valentine. And Ashton, this is for his son. Congratulations. Hello, Ashton. I'm so proud of you. You'll be home in just a few weeks, and I am so, so proud of you. Keep moving forward. Your future is going to be so bright. I love y'all both so much. Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks.
Thank you, Renee. Maybe we should
do Eva.
Maybe
Eva.
Hey Trey, hey cutie, how are you? So I don't know if you got my message still yesterday, but yeah, my lovely car had a breakdown. So yesterday I wanted to drive to a city about 45 minutes from here, because there was a guy who gave a talk and I wanted to listen to it. So when I started driving, I already recognized that even though I really gave full speed, the car got slower and slower. So I decided to stop at the shoulder for a moment to turn the car off and on again, to maybe see if this would help, at least for the moment. But yeah, then the car didn't start anymore at all, so all I could do was to call the breakdown service, and they towed the car to a garage. And that's where it is now, and right now at this time I have no idea what's going on or how much it will cost. So yeah, I then had a person I know, she gave me her car to drive to the city still. Normally the idea was to drive there earlier, to still go to a restaurant and to a pub. But yeah, because of all this shit happened, I only came there like 30 minutes before. And of course all parking places were taken already. I know the city a little bit, but not too much, so I didn't really know where to park elsewhere. But then I saw like a few cars standing at the right side. It didn't really look as if it was allowed to park there, but as I didn't know where else to go, I just parked my car behind these cars. And when I came back, I saw that I got a parking ticket, so that was $55. So yeah, today I actually wanted to drive to a concert, but I guess I have to skip on that and just see what's going on with the car. Yeah, this was Thursday the 12th, so when this day is already that bad, then I don't know what Friday the 13th will be like today. I know for sure that it can't get much worse, I think at least. Yeah, cutie, I want to wish you a nice day today. I hope it's much better than my day was yesterday. So yeah, have a nice day, and I want to wish you a great weekend. Be good, Trey. Bye, Daddy.
All right. I know she said it can't get any worse. Never say that. Never say that because it always can. Trust me. Okay, you want to do
John from?
No, I think Kimberly.
Oh, Kimberly.
Yeah,
Kimberly.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, Kimberly. Go ahead.
Hi. First off, happy Valentine's to all of y'all.
Well, thank
First
you.
and foremost, much love that there's people out there that still care about everyone behind those walls enough to take time out of y'all's day to do this, to set it all up, to be there for everybody. So my shout out first goes to y'all.
You're awesome.
And even above that is God, because it's through y'all and God that people have hope. Not only people on the inside, but the families on the outside, waiting for answers, waiting for loved ones to come home, waiting for so many different things. So thank y'all and praise God every day for everything. And this is just really a great gesture that y'all allow people to do this. I'm going to give my shout out to my sweetheart, Rocky Crossland, who is at the Garza East unit. And I just want to tell you, Rocky, that I love you. Keep your head up. God's got us. Life will be great. And I hope that even where you're at, that you know the love that's there for you from your family, your mom, and me. We want to give you a huge shout out, hugs and kisses to Rocky. Happy Valentine's Day, babe. Love you.
Well, you have a great Valentine's Day, Kimberly.
Thank you.
And thank you
you
so much for the
Yes.
shout out to us. And have a great weekend, too.
Thank you. You too. I turned 50 on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Thank y'all.
Happy birthday.
Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you for this. Love y'all.
Love you, too. We enjoy shout outs.
That's right.
We like that. Go ahead.
John from the Prison Nation.
Hey, John.
John.
Yes, so I'm calling in, and I just want to give some shout-outs to Michigan prisoners. Sandra Zeal, who's at Ken Ross. Soul, who's at Lakeland. Dewrod, who's at Lakeland. Deuce, who's at Brooks. Shadow, who's at Macomb. We also have Bay Boy. He just came back. They violated him, and he's at St. Louis. I also want to mention a special shout out to Crystal. She's at the Women's Huron Valley, and I won't mention her last name because Michigan only has one female's prison. It would just, but she has a campaign going because she is fighting conditions there, including black mold. It's having a debilitating effect on her health, and it's getting national attention. I just want to mention that and keep her in mind. And then we have my friend and neighbor, Lexi, who's in the BOP. She's at FPC Alderson, and just want to give her a shout out and let her know that we're thinking about her. And also want to thank all the hosts and guests there at the prison show. And I want to point out that what I do is I try to support all prisoners throughout the nation by trying to give them a voice and spreading the word. If you aren't able to give, like I'm not able to give right now financially, but I try to do my part by bringing awareness to the causes and issues that affect prisoners nationwide. So in that manner, I just want to thank you for the prison show and acknowledge everyone there, and wish everyone a good night.
Well, thank you, John. We appreciate you calling in.
Good night.
Good night. Have a great weekend.
He hung up quick.
I know. He was really quick. All right. How about Eva Maria?
Good evening, everybody. This is Eva Maria from Germany. I would like to greet everyone in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, especially the people in Polanski unit and all their friends and supporters. Don't give up. This is so important what you are doing. Support each other, and you are just doing such a great job, and it's so important that you exist. And even those of you who think they can't do anything, it's great that you exist. Good night, Eva Maria.
All right. Thank you, Eva Maria.
Captain Tom, you're on the air.
Well, Betty, how are you?
How are you?
Cowboy Dave.
Captain Tom.
How you doing?
About like an octopus.
Yes, he did. You know what we mean by that? Because his hands are everywhere, and they're on the phone everywhere.
Oh. Okay, well, no private time for you, David.
Got to get it done. I'm working the board.
I know.
Working the computer, helping Joanne over here. Got to get it all done, and then I got.
I'm jealous.
Then I got to talk on the chat line where the video is, and then you text me.
Well,
man, it's just been one of them nights.
Yeah, it's been a very busy night for y'all.
You gonna pitch for us?
No fun drive, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm waiting on your pitch. They got to send
All
a text.
right,
Or what is
give
it?
it to you. After I give shout-outs to all my fellow incarcerated veterans and homeless veterans. I also want to give a shout-out to the incarcerated ladies. I want to wish them a happy Valentine's Day. And also, you can donate to KPFT by going to kpft.org or call 713-526-5738 or text the word GIVE to 713-526-5738. You also could be a sustainer. You know, $5 a month, $10 a month. It doesn't matter as long as you get out there and get with it. And you need to donate to the Prison Show. I'm Captain Tom. I'll catch you all next week right here at KPFT.
Thank you, Tom. Oh, and he's out. Okay, I think Ken wants to leave a shout out. Let me move my mic over so he can. There you go.
Hey guys, just shouting out, letting all y'all know that it's easy out here. It's do the right thing. Every time you feel like you're going to stumble or give up, just continue to do the next right thing. Again, I'll say thank you to the Prison Show. They've done a lot for me. Linda's my kind of rock, and Danny and David are getting a little better at responding, but we'll keep you posted. Anyway, guys, look, if you guys want to write me at the Prison Show. I'm here. You want to tell me, hey, I didn't think you'd do it? I proved you wrong. But anyway, I'm doing it, man. It's good.
So what's the
stay
address
safe,
of the Prison Show?
stay strong, and hope you get out.
Address to the Prison Show.
So he didn't say the address.
He should've.
I know he should have.
I bet he knows it.
But it is 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, America. 77371. Actually put Shepherd Tech. Do you get any with Shepherd America on it, Dave?
Sure we do. They know where we're at. You know, I get KPFT's mail.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It doesn't matter.
It don't matter. It's coming to the house.
If you start getting mine, then there's an issue. All right.
Okay, now we have Caitlin.
Hola, Beto. How are you? I hope that you're in good health, spirits, sane, safe, and smiling. As for me, all is okay. I'm just about to leave for work. And our little Belle, she is fast asleep. Yeah, she's in a little bed. And she is snoring. Other than that, yeah, things are okay. No big news. Just, yeah, everything is okay. Just let you know that you're in my heart and thoughts and prayers. I also want to say a big hi to Eric, Mark, Will, Debo, and Rudy. Hope you all are doing good. And talk later. And to everybody at the prison show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
All right. Thank you, Caitlin.
That light's not flashing.
Oh, it isn't?
No, so if you don't see it on the phone or on the screen, then yeah, that's a good thing about the light. It's supposed to be flashing.
Yeah, of course, we can see it really good in here, so.
Well,
that's why I'm like, hey.
I can't see you until you come above the monitor. You're hiding over there.
My mic keeps giving out, man. This stand was not made for this mic.
Well, if you didn't cover up Linda whenever you pulled that crane across there. Good news is, though,
I didn't pull the crane across her. I pushed it
If you pulled the crane across there, you would cover up Linda. That's what I said.
Oh, I was like, I didn't pull it. I pushed it.
I bought 2 lapel mics. They're called dynamic lapel mics.
Uh-huh.
And they're supposed to be in next week. So.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully it'll be before Friday.
And these are compatible, right?
I think they're supposed to be. Yeah, that's what, because I got with Howard.
Okay.
I communicated.
Really?
Yeah, it took some humbling experiences.
Yeah, David communicating. I don't know. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary.
Well, I usually just Google it.
You see how well that worked out last time, huh?
He said that what I did is I bought what they call a phantom mic, and I need to buy a non-phantom mic. So a phantom mic has its own power source, and whenever I bought it, I didn't buy the power source.
Oh.
I just bought the mic.
Well, why don't you just go back and buy the power source for the mics you already have?
Because the mics that I got are dynamic, and that's what they use for television, and they'll plug straight up to the board where that cable is, where your mic is. It'll plug right up to there, and it doesn't need any power. It's called dynamic. It produces its own power.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And it's supposed to be really. It probably will solve your timid issues. You'll be really loud now.
Really?
Yeah.
Really loud?
Really loud. So you keep yelling, I'm gonna have to turn you down. I got you cranked up to about. You're way up at about 0. You're above the 10 mark.
You see, I'm very shy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's why I talk really low. I'm so shy. All right, now we have Miss Patty.
Careful with David there.
You gotta pick on her.
He might pick you up to a 12, and then you'd be doing flip-flops and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, this shout-out is for Humberto. Hey, guys, go Seahawks! And how about that Bad Bunny show? Hey?
It was awesome.
America, love can conquer all. There you go. Anyway, mijito, to Big Will, thank you so much for that message. I'm glad I put a smile on your face. And go Seahawks, like you said. I'm going to tell you guys a story, and you're going to laugh some more, guys. I went to Walmart today, and I had a client that she always gives me something for Christmas or my birthday. So I thought I have to get her something because I had to go to her home. So I bought a tulip. And I passed it through the register that's self-checking because now there's no checkers anymore. And I put in my card and I paid. And I left. Went to see her and I gave it to her. And then I checked my receipt. I know the plant, it's with a tulip. It said $5.98. So I figured my card, when I checked the receipt, it said 64 cents. I said, oh, man. So I called my sister. I said, you know what? I went to buy a plant, and I'm going to go back. And she said, well, if they charge them the same, get one for me. But I didn't do it. I scanned it, and that's what they charge. So, and I didn't say anything. That was my fault. But I did, and I went back. So I got another 4. and paid $254. So, yeah, I was bad, guys. But anyway, I got 5 for less than the price of 1.
Wow.
But I did scan them all. And it says tulip Valentine flower.
Let's check ours out at home.
Yeah. So I did the right. That's not my fault. That they priced it wrong. So anyway, Mijo, I hope your mom sends a picture of Louie. We're all doing great. Like I will be going up with your mom on the 28th, I believe. We'll come up on the Friday. We'll see you on the Saturday. I think that's the plan. Anyway, spoke to Amanda today. Everyone's good. Anthony's still there. And that's really about it, mijo. Your deal was working on the boat for a little bit. Yesterday, I believe. We have not gone fishing. Hopefully we will go soon. I love you. I miss you. Big shout out to Jeff, Will, Rudy, Juan, of course to Beto, and all you guys. Keep your head up. God is good, and those gates will open. Love you guys. Thank you for this. Good night.
Good night, Miss
Hetty.
Have a great weekend. All right, now we have Kiki.
Hi, this message is for Rodney at the Polunsky unit. Hey, Rodney, it's Kiki. Just wanted to call and wish you a happy Valentine's Day. You know how much I love you, Rodney. I love you with all my heart, and you make me so happy with just loving me. I love you, and I look forward to many more years to come, and especially seeing your handsome face to face soon. I love you, Rodney. Have a wonderful night. Wonderful Valentine's Day, and know I'm loving you and thinking of you always. Thank you. Thank you, Prison Show. Happy Valentine's Day to you all and everybody out there who's listening. God bless. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Big kisses for Rodney. I love you. Rodney and Kiki for life.
All right.
I figured if you hadn't heard that, you'd probably rush right in because she added the kisses in there.
Yeah, if you hadn't have flipped me off.
I used the pointer finger. I didn't do that.
Oh, I automatically assumed you.
I did that to Ken a while ago. He didn't even crack a smile.
I don't think he saw you.
Oh, I'll have to do it again.
Yeah, because he's like in La La Land.
He's in La La Land? La 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 La. It might be a good time to pitch. We got any pledges?
Let's see. Why don't we pull up the pledges up on the screen?
She don't know how to do it.
Oh, well, David, pull up the pledges.
How's that?
All right. We've got a pledge from Joanne, from David, and from Gloria.
It's because Joanne took my money.
She took your money?
Yeah. You leave it on the table long enough, somebody's going to take it.
Someone is going to take it. Leave it over here and see what happens. I'm going to take it. Okay, and now get rid of that screen, David. Oh, I guess I could have.
You can't see that we got Mysterious Mike?
Well, now I can. The not so mysterious Mike.
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing his shout-outs for the prison show. Here's my shout-outs. The guys at Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out for Phil Perez. Shout-out for Matt Thomas, Edward Ruiz, Adam Wilkerson. Shout-out for Aaron Vasquez. Shout-out for Haas. Shout-out for Keith Money. Tasha wants me to do a shout-out for Payday. Shout-out for Oz. Shout-out for Curtis Robertson. Shout-out for Jesse Cortez. Shout out for Raymond Lee Cart. Shout out for Clarence Lee Bowman. Hopefully you're doing much better. And you can continue to write to Mysterious Mike in care of David Collingsworth, and I'll write you back. Hope everybody enjoys the Daytona 500 at 2 o'clock on Sunday on Fox Channel 26, the start of racing season. And remember to donate to the world famous prison show and the Mighty 90 KPFT. And now, adios.
What? Mike didn't mention Valentine's Day? I am shocked he didn't mention a holiday.
Tomorrow he'll have an email to us, yeah. That's what he does.
I know. He sends me these texts in all caps. I'm like, stop it, Mike. Stop texting in all caps. All right, let's get to Stacy. Miss Stacy, and the phone's ringing.
This is my husband, Sporty Black. This is wifey kissing you a happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, my heart, my strength, baby. How has the day been for you? You've kicked the bug. The girls and I are doing well. The shots I got yesterday has relieved the lower pressure. Yep, it has helped a lot. I've placed on the recent VP posts, AP post, Sky Contact, and APTs on. Yeah, I was busy with that all morning. Just been a pace day out here, missing you. Mom's is doing well. She's having some work done on her shower today. Her son and wife went to the casino today. Yeah, baby. It's that time, baby. Our truth is real and our love is deep. You got me. Happy Valentine's Day, my heart. Stay healthy and safe. Remain focused and strong. You got me. Mwah. Take care. I love you, Sporty.
All of these kisses going around.
I know.
Wow. Okay. What about, let's get to Janie. What do you think?
Yes.
Janie. Let's get to Janie. Hey, Janie.
Yes, ma'am. Hey.
You're on the air. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. My shout out is for Humberto Garza at the Polanski unit. Hello, mijo. I'm sitting here watching the girls till Andrea picks them up, hoping it won't be too late. And then we'll watch the reruns of the Olympics. I haven't watched anything. But I am thinking of you and just letting you know that Theo Juan is doing better. He gained some weight, even though that chemo was pretty hard on him. So please continue to lift him up in prayer. Everything is good here. Haven't seen much of anybody, just working all the time. But always remembering to pray, not only for you all, but for all that we love you and we're thinking of you, and remember that God is always with you all. Don't forget that you might be there, but God is everywhere, and He knows all our situations. We just have to stay focused on Him and know that He does hear our prayers. So let us not be like the Israelites when they were out in the desert and they complained and never got anywhere. It took them 40 years to get to where they were going. So we just need to be thankful and have a heart of gratitude and know that God is faithful to His word, even though we're not faithful sometimes. God is always faithful, and He watches over His word to perform it. So stay strong and keep your head up and know that you have your family at home that loves you, not only you, but that prays for all of not only the guards and you all there also, that you all stay safe and be at peace. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Janie. Have a great weekend. Oh, and she's gone. Okay, let's get to Tammy.
To my king, happy Valentine's Day, my love. I just wanted to take a moment to tell you how much I truly love you and how much you mean to me. Sometimes I sit and think about how we met, and even though the circumstances weren't typical, what we had found is something so real and rare. Meeting you has been one of the greatest blessings in my life, and being your queen is something I cherish so deeply. You have such a strong, beautiful heart. Even from where you are, you still manage to make me feel so loved, protected, and cherished. That says so much about the kind of man you are. I appreciate you more than words could ever explain. Your loyalty, your patience, your strength, and the way you love me so genuinely. You don't just tell me you love me. You show me in every conversation, every letter, every effort you make. I'm so proud of you, Joel. Proud of the man you are and the man you continue to grow into every single day. Your resilience inspires me. Your mindset, your strength, and your determination remind me why you are my king. Loving you isn't hard, missing you is, but even though the distance reminds me how real this is, because what we have is worth waiting for. I can't wait for the day we don't have to count down anymore. I dream about our future together, building a life side by side, laughing in the same room, holding each other whenever we want, creating a home filled with love, peace, and loyalty. I truly believe our story is just beginning, and the best chapters are still ahead of us. We're going to build our own little kingdom together, and I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. Thank you for loving me the way you do. Thank you for trusting me with your heart. I'm yours and I'm not going anywhere. Always your queen, always in your corner, always believing in you. I love you more than you know, forever and always. And P.S. Yes, I do love you more. Sincerely, your queen.
All right.
That
That
was
was
sweet.
sweet. All right. What about Tisha?
It's for Whiskey at the Luther unit. Thank you for the beautiful way you touch my life. You make me complete and you make me smile. When I have no reason to smile, when everything is going wrong, I call you and you make everything better. I love you so. And I didn't know what love meant until I met you. I love you forever and always. Your wife, Tisha.
That was sweet.
That was sweet. Thank you, Tisha. And of course, we have Mr. Jason online. Hey, Jason.
Good evening, Madam Danny. Hello, Mama Linda and Cowboy Dave. And to all the brothers and sisters who can hear my voice across the fruited plain from sea to shining sea, this is Jason. No, not the Friday the 13th kind. This is Jason, your virtual mentor.
Hello.
And challenge you. Shout out to my brothers, the PEP graduating brothers at the Pam Lynchner unit, to the first place Coastal Crane School and the runner-up Kaleidoscope Cuisine group, to Eric, Corey, Buddy, and all the brothers at the Walls Unit Mentor Program, to Greg, Wall Street, and the guys at the Ferguson Unit, Dennis 3RD, and McGee, and all the Ellis Unit Kairos brothers. Now, as we all know, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and all over the world, people will be buying flowers and cards and candies and dinners, trying to show their appreciation and their love. But first and foremost, remember, you have to love yourself before you can attempt to love anyone else. Now, hey, if God, the creator of the earth and the universe, loves you, you are most certainly worthy of your own love. So tonight, as you think about the loved ones that you're missing, what you could do for them or what you should do for them, I challenge you to stop and think about, what does true love really mean for you? What does it look like to love someone well? Did you know that there's over 100 million love songs that have been recorded throughout history with love at its core? You see, love has been a dominant theme in music for centuries. Now, because love is a universal, relatable human experience for everyone, no matter where you are or what circumstance you're in. Do you remember Dionne Warwick? She sang, "What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. That's it. That's no more singing for me. There is no doubt that we need love in this world today. So remember to love your neighbor. Reach out to someone who you see needs a little extra love on this day. Keep hoping, keep believing, keep your head up, and show some love. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, and have a good weekend. Good night.
Good night, Jason.
Good night.
Have a great weekend.
And thank you for your pledge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jason. All right. Miss Rachel.
Hello.
Go ahead, Rachel.
Hi, this is Rachel from San Antonio. I want to send out a Valentine's shout out to Rob over in Beeville, Texas. I just want you to know that you loved, you're missed, you're cared for. And we got this long as we follow God's plan.
That's it, Rachel?
Yes, that's it.
All right. Well, you have a happy Valentine's Day and have a great weekend.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, we heard that.
Got to get the timing down.
Yeah, and speaking of timing, real quick,
Yep.
the reason why I wait a little bit between, because I don't want to cut them off, so I wait a little bit until till I know they're not going to say anything else. So I'm not slow on the job, but Linda.
Carmela. Hi, Carmela.
Yep.
And there she goes.
Bye, Carmela.
Yeah.
Carmela just got a new phone, too.
Well, I'm not sure what happened to it, but yeah, she's not on there.
Yeah, we didn't do it. Wasn't us. Well, it could have been David.
Yep.
More
Blame
than
it on
likely.
me. It's okay.
I always do.
Linda got some shout outs?
Yeah, but I got
You got
so
3
many.
minutes. You got 3 minutes. Can you do it?
Go ahead and do yours.
Okay, I just want to leave a great big happy Valentine's Day to all of my friends on the inside. I love you all. And a big special shout out to CJ.
And I want to say happy Valentine's Day to all my guys on Polensky and also any of the units that I visit, and also to Amanda Bolton in Gatesville.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Joe, you got any?
Joe.
Joanne?
Oh, Joanne.
Joanne. Her name is two words.
I was thinking of Joe Donaldson,
Yeah. The finger guy.
the finger guy.
Hi, this is Joanne. We're doing TDCJ weddings. Last week, I did a shout out to all my January couples. Tonight, real quick, I want to do an anniversary greeting to those that had an anniversary, their first anniversary in January. We had Belkis and Jesse at Bartlett, Jennifer and Jose at Luther, Veronica and Ricardo at Briscoe, Victoria and Frederick at Poledge, Elizabeth and Terry at Telford, Misty and Christopher at Polonsky, Madeline and Jacob at Memorial, and Socia and Jesse at the Clemens. Happy anniversary, first anniversary to all of you, and hope all of you have many, many more. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you, Joanne. And do you want to say something, kid?
Hey, Pumpkin, happy Valentine's Day, Johnny boy. You know who you are, but happy Valentine's Day to you and Shelly. And, hey, Justin Sober, write to Linda at the prison show. You're from Mahia, and she needs to talk at you.
I'm from Mahair.
Mahair? Is that how you say it? Yeah. All right, I just want to make a quick announcement. You know, I got a letter from a guy today, and it seems like Virginia just keeps coming up and coming up and coming up. And I was looking at how many prisons in Virginia actually can hear us. And do you know that the Department of Corrections doesn't allow the tablets in there? But yet all the county jails can hear us right now.
Really?
Yeah, Edovo's not in the state penitentiaries. And it's a control thing. I mean, look at what they're doing to everybody.
Yeah.
So, Daniel Lipscomb wrote in, and I'm not going to say what unit he's on or nothing like that, but he was talking about how the guards came in and was screaming and yelling. He was on the phone, so his loved ones heard it, but they were screaming and yelling that everybody had to do whatever they were supposed to be doing, and or they were going to put their hands on them. And he says that they do put their hands on them. And if you read about it, Virginia's had 69 deaths in the last 3 years. And I posted that on our Facebook page. I mean, that's a lot.
That is a lot. We were talking about the deaths in TDC earlier. It's getting up there just in this year.
Yeah.
So it's.
I mean, it's just bad time. Bad time to be doing time. Y'all take Ken's advice and make the next right choice. Just keep making some right choices and get the heck out of there.
That's right.
But,
yes.
But you're not alone. You've seen all the people that were on the show tonight, and
yeah, we had a house full.
We did.
Yeah. The show's over, Joe. And the show's over with. She's trying to get up here making more shout-outs.
I put all my stuff up.
Yeah. We had a good show, though.
It was very good.
It was very good. And Frans Douw will be back next week. Frans will have a spot next week.
I felt bad. I thought he was going to leave the show.
He hit me up like almost a year ago. And I told him that I already had the 13th was planned, but the 20th was his spot. And he wanted to come up and hang out. So he came up and hang out.
I'm so glad he did.
Yeah. So y'all stay tuned. Skylar Dawn's been texting me, so she's ready and raring to go. And man, have a good weekend. Try and stay out of the rain.
Yeah, have a great weekend and happy Valentine's Day to everyone.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you get released. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. It's prison radio. From Paris to Polanski, bonjour, be more. In my dreams I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. To the men with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This thing's my love. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio. And to all the laughers, the men sitting on the road, try to keep your heads up. You ain't me if you got hope.